Hello everyone. Today I am here to discuss with you few topics which were left from chapter 11 for class 10. So these topics are scattering of light, spectrum, right, and atmospheric refraction that we are going to discuss out. So first of all today spectrum and colors. You all are aware about that dispersion of light through a prism. Whenever the white light passes through a prism, then it splits into the constituent color. That is known as dispersion of light, right? And it is discovered by of the spectrum, that is Webb Dior. Violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. Very important table that you can note it down for your requirements. So now the question arises, why does this splitting of white light into different color takes place, right? Why does it take place? Because of light of different colors have different speeds in the medium. Red color will have different speed, blue color will have different speed. Therefore, the refractive index of glass is different for different colors of light. So when white light is incident on the first surface of prism, enters it, the light of different color, if refracted or deviated, then it will splits into different color. Because the main reason you can say that because the colors have different speed in the medium, right? In the same medium or in the different medium. So this is the formula of refractive index. If I would like to calculate the refractive index for glass, speed of light in air divided by speed of light in glass, right? So what I will observe, the speed of light for different colors is different in glass. So the speed of violet is minimum, whereas the speed of red light is maximum. When I will calculate, so what I derive this result that mu for violet color, refractive index for violet color is greater than the refractive index for red color. Therefore, this is the only reason that the angle of refraction is minimum for light of violet color and maximum for light of red color, right? So this is the reason, because of the angle, the violet is deviated most, whereas the red is deviated least. This is the reason why all the signals, danger signal, are used of red color. They are using red color because it scattered least. Recombination of light. Recombination means, as from its name it's very clear, when you will allow these spectrum of colors, when you can see here one prism is there, when the white light will strike on it, then it will split into different colors. But the moment you will use another color in another prism in the inverted manner, as in this picture you can see, so what will happen, we will observe that after passing through this two prism, first of all, white light we are sending and out, we will observe that the white light will be there on the screen when passing through the second prism. This is known as recombination of light. Then is scattering of light. Very important. We know that all the tiny particles, when light falls on the tiny particles, the diffuse reflection takes place. Diffuse reflection is very clear to all, and light spreads in all the directions, right? And this phenomenon is known as scattering of light. This is known as scattering of light. So, but there are some specific points. Small particles scattered mainly blue light. When size of the particle increases, then the light of longer wavelength also scatter. So small size particle will always scatter blue light. This is the only reason, that's why we can see the sky always appear blue, because there are small size, majorly small size particles are present there. But in case when the size of particle is increased, then they will scatter the longer colored wavelength also. This is the Rayleigh proof that the relation between scattering and wavelength. Scattering is inversely proportional to the 1/4 of the power of the wavelength, right? Tyndall effect. Tyndall effect, as you all might have done in class 9 also. Tyndall effect, the atmosphere is a, we know that heterogeneous mixture of minute particles. So in that minute particles, it may include smoke, tiny water droplets, suspended particles, lots of things. So when these light reaches us after being reflected diffusely by these particles, then that phenomena will give rise to the Tyndall effect. It can be simply seen when the light is coming in the room from a small hole. the path of the particles is visible. That is due to Tyndall effect. So phenomena based upon scattering of light, as I already discussed with you, color of the clear sky is blue. Why? Because of small size particles. Wavelength of visible light is smaller, so then they will scatter the blue color only, right? And if the size of the particle will be more, then they may scatter the other light colors also. And at the height, if the earth had no atmosphere, there would not be have any scattering. This is the reason that's why the sky appears dark to the passenger flying at very high altitude, because of absence of particles. Colors of the sun at sunrise and sunset, very important. So first of all, you should understand during the sunrise or sunset, the sun is near the equator. Sun is near the equator. That means the light which is produced from the sun, it has to cover larger distance. When it will, suppose I am staying here at that point in earth, so the light from the sun has to travel a lot of distance to reach me. So what we will observe, that all the colors will be scattered, right? But what we will observe, it is due to scattering of short wavelength of minute colloidal sulfur particles. We observe that when these lights from sun relatively covers short distance at moon, the sun appears white, as a little of blue and violet colors are also scattered. But near the horizon, most of the blue light shorter wavelength are scattered away by the particles. Therefore, the light that reaches our eye is of longer wavelength. And we know that which color is of longer wavelength? Red color. That's why sun appears reddish during sunset or sunrise, right? So that is all. You might be having one question arising in that sometimes we see that the clouds are white in color. The clouds are present at very low altitude, right, as compared to the sky, if I talk. So these clouds, that's why all the colors scattered equally, so that's why it appears white in color, right? So these are the questions you can discuss out, or you can solve for your exercise. I have given the objectives, everything. That is all for today. In my next lecture, we will start our chapter electricity. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.